So, alright, I think it's finally recording. So what's up? So, I'm at Rust-Oleum in Kenosha, Wisconsin. This place is tight. I don't know if you can tell by the video, but this is one of those places where if there was a truck to the left of me, it would be really hard to get in this place. This is one of those docks that's designed for you to back into a spot without a truck attached to the trailer. At the front of this place, where you're supposed to check in, they have a sign that tells you to park right across from the check-in office and then go in inside and check in. And it's just like this. There's this much space in those parking spots. And like I said, it's designed so that there's just going to be trailers there, not tractors attached to trailers. Well, all these people that were parked there were parked a space apart. So you had to park in between two people. The way you're supposed to park in places this tight is you're supposed to park in the spot to the furthest right as possible and just keep doing that. That way the person who's backing in has space to the left and they don't have to back around you. But I got lined up for this spot to see if I could possibly get in there. And basically I got to the point where my trailer was going into the spot, but my tractor was like flat even with the trailers on the other side. So I didn't have any room to turn my tractor to where I could straighten up. Like I could get the trailer lined up into the spot. So if I was in a day cab or a yard dog, I might have been able to get into that spot. But in this beast, no, it was impossible. So after I got lined up and saw that I didn't have enough room to my right or in front of me to straighten up, then I just pulled out of there and parked a little further down, and then went into the office. They didn't give me any hell about it. And they got me into a door immediately. They just told me go down and any door 1 through 8. Well, door 1 through 8 ends up being on the opposite side of the building. So I had to drive like 10 minutes around the building to get to here. And there was somebody in door 7, or no, in door 6. I got in door 7, and then this guy he pulled in after me, got into door 8. I don't know what the situation is on the doors 1 through 5 over there, but I didn't want to try and back around somebody, so I just got this spot right here next to the guy that was here, but he's gone now. They're loading me up, and this load is a lot lighter than what was listed on the sheet. I'm hoping that I get lucky with my next load and it's a lot lighter, but I doubt it. It's like, I'm 99% sure that it's going to be dog food, and they're never going to go light on a dog food load. This Rust-Oleum load is listed on the trip plan and on the load board as a 42,000 pound load, and it's only 20,000 pounds. I don't think there's any super secret information on this. This is what they gave me, and I don't even think you can read it because my image quality is so bad. But you have to go to page 2, and then they have the total weight, 20,479 pounds, 2,776 cartons or packages. On the load board and on the trip plan, it has the total number of pieces as like twice that, like 5,000 something, and the weight is twice that as well. So it looks like they're only getting half a load to the Walmart, which means that I don't have to spend at least minimum $12 scaling it. And you know, whenever you scale it, if it's not right the first time, then you have to, you know, pay $2 for every reweigh. And I've seen somebody out there do like 20 reweighs before, and that is not a joke. That is not an exaggeration either. I think I actually have it on video. It was down. It was somewhere in Texas. It was. It was like my first week out on the road as a solo driver, and they ran me out of hours out on the road, and I had to take a 34 to truck stop, and it was at some really crappy Love's truck stop, and I was parked right in front of the scale, and there was somebody, I'm pretty sure I uploaded the video on that. I know I recorded a video. I'm pretty sure I uploaded it. But the guy, I don't think he was like counting holes or anything. I think he was just winging it. He was just sliding the tandems back and forth. And somebody came over there and like showed him how to count holes. And then I think he finally got it scaled. I don't know, after like 4 or 5 more attempts after that. But I felt so bad for that guy. He probably spent, he did at least 20 reways. So that's $2 a piece. That's $40 for that, and then $12 for the initial. He spent at least $50 scaling that load. Minimum. Absolute minimum. He probably scaled it more than 20 times. Because honestly, I got tired of recording him. I don't even think I recorded the whole... I didn't even start recording him until he had already done like 10 or 15 reways. And then I got tired of recording him after he'd done several more. So I didn't even record the whole damn thing. And they are loading me so quick. I'm going to be out here early. My driver manager just told me welcome. So I checked to see if I could deliver early. Okay, yeah, they got me done. So I'm going to set the phone down real quick and go out, and I got to start getting ready to go. And I'm going to have to haul ass out of here. That was quick. Thank you much. Alright, so I've already put the information into the thingy thing. So I just need to pull out of here and shut all the doors, and I need to get this staple out of the damn seal, and I need to seal it. And I need to haul ass out of here. I need to haul ass all the way to Ottawa, Kansas, because I don't even know what the hell I'm going to do to make this delivery. The reason my driver manager was saying you're welcome, she just says welcome. But the reason she was saying that was because I messaged her and asked, I've got to keep it under 5 so I don't start my clock. I messaged her to ask if the Walmart load could be delivered early, because on my bills of lading it says do not deliver before July 8th, and do not deliver before July 8th, and make sure that you deliver before July 11th, or something like that. I forget the wording, but basically it said you have to deliver between July 8th and July 11th. Alright, somebody else is pulling out. That's rude. If you see somebody pulling out like this, you don't fucking pull out right in front of them. So I'm not going to be able to straighten up. I'm just going to leave the trailer cockeyed like this, because this guy's just pulling out in front of me like a jackass. And I'm going to go out and close the doors and slide my tandems. I'm going to leave this recording. You can see this dumbass just pulled out in front of me. So I'll be back in a minute. Alright, so this is one of the old Celadon trailers. It's air ride. And I'm actually going to need to straighten up before I release the tandems. I don't know what door this Mercs guy is going for. I'm going to probably just like drive past him. Got to keep it under 5 though. He's probably going down there to door 1 through 8. I don't know. He's just talking on his fucking phone and driving down the middle of the damn road like a dumb shit. Alright, once I get past that fire hydrant, I'm going to stop again. There's just a lot of inconsiderate jackasses in the world, and it doesn't, like, there's no brotherhood in trucking where people are nicer to, you know, other drivers. They're still just as stupid. Alright, I'm gonna go let the tandems loose. I'll be back in a second. Alright, tandems are free. So let's release the truck brakes. Let's try just going in reverse and see if they pop out. If not, I might have to wobble it. There we go. Just one. I took it in reverse until it and then I released it and it like shook back and popped them out. Alright, now that's all the way forward. You know what? I think I'm going to leave them all the way forward. So, on air brakes, I'm just going to supply air back to the system, and then I'll pop the pins. Now I'm going to set the brakes again. And now I'm going to go forward. Alright, we're locked in. I'm going to go in reverse just to... Alright, yeah, we're definitely locked in. So now I'm going to go neutral, set all my brakes again. I'm going to go back there and double check that the pins are out. I'll be back in just a second. Alright, we're locked in. We're all good to go. I'm going to start my pre-trip now. Oh shit, that was the wrong button. Let's see, come on. Alright, I'm going to do my departed call. And I'm going to start my pre-trip. Because I haven't started my day yet. Somebody just honked their horn. I don't know what that was about. They did one of those double taps, like they're gonna, you know, some people will double tap their horn when they're gonna start backing. I think what I think it is this JB Hunt and this other guy up here. Somebody's trying to drive around JB Hunt. Actually, I think it's a Yard Dog. Yeah, Yard Dog's trying to back in a JB Hunt trailer, and somebody's trying to drive around them while they were doing it. This guy fucking honking at me? Fuck you! Just a minute, jackass! This stupid fucking idiot is honking at me. You can sit there and fucking wait for a minute. stupid fuck's gonna walk up to my door.
Yeah, I can fucking see. You're sitting there fucking honking at me. I just set my tandems. I'm leaving. I'll be out of here in a couple of minutes. You can calm down.
Chill out, man. Watch your fucking mouth.
You're the one honking and waving at me and coming up to my door.
Okay?
You're the one, not me. Go away.
Mouth, man.
Fucking dumbass.
He was telling me to chill out. You know who that was? You remember when I pulled in here? Holy shit, that guy's doors are swinging. He doesn't have his doors latched. You know that dumb shit that was talking on his phone driving down the middle of the road like an idiot coming in? That's who that is. He's backing into a door right here and he wants me to leave so that he can pull into it. Alright, so I got my pre-trip started. Honestly, I've already done my pre-trip. But now I can't pull forward because this guy is trying to get into a spot. This impatient little fucking punk-ass kid honking his horn at me and shit. JB Hunt is still trying to get into that damn spot, and his door is still swinging him. He doesn't have it properly. Oh, he just noticed that his door wasn't secured. He's going back there to latch it. So I've got to drive all the way around the building. As you can tell, I'm a very confrontational person. Like, I don't start confrontation, but if somebody starts confrontation with me, I'm going to escalate it. I get really pissed off really quick. I was ready to jump out of the truck and beat the shit out of that guy. But he was sitting there, he was still talking on the fucking phone. He still had the phone up to his face while he was sitting there being a little bitch outside my door. Oh, it pissed me off. I don't know what JB Hunt's doing here. I don't know. I think he's probably grabbing a spot to turn around. Making our way out of here.
Head south toward 52nd Street, then turn right onto Wisconsin 158 West.
There's interstate changes to do before I get on. I'll probably wait till I get on the 88 to start up my next video. Because I'm going to be on the 88 for a while, and then I get on the 80.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto 50th Street.
And I'm going to hop on 35 South. This damn thing says that I'm in on-duty status and I'm not driving. But I'm up over 5 miles an hour now. Oh, that kid was such a little bitch. Like, he came up to the... Like, he was, like, waving his hands at me and, like, honking his horn and being a little bitch when he was up there in the cab of his truck. And then he came up... I sit there and I put my finger up and I said, 1 minute. And I was trying to be nice and everything. And then he gets out of his truck and walks over to my fucking window like he's going to do something. And then he bitches out whenever I, let him know that we're about to throw down. That's the way a lot of these people are. When they're behind the wheel, they're big badasses. But as soon as they get out from behind that wheel, they're little bitches. Oh man, I'm being so vulgar. I'm sorry. I'm fired.
Head west.
That's the first time since I've been back in the industry.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto 88th Avenue.
And he just sat there the whole fucking time outside. He came up to my door to start some shit, and then the whole time he's out there, he's just sitting there telling me to calm down, chill out. I'm just letting you know that I need to back into that door. And yeah, I told you, just 1 fucking minute. He saw me out there sliding my tandems. He saw me closing my doors. He saw me doing all that shit because he drove past me while I was doing all that shit. He knows that I wasn't just like parked there camping for the fucking night. Alright, so it flipped me over to driving status. What I'll do, I have got to get going. I'm on the clock now. I will stop this video once I make it onto the interstate. Let me plug in the power cord. Shit, I forgot if it's a left or a right. I'm pretty sure it's a left. Yeah, it's a left. I remember turning right to get in here.
Turn left onto 88th Avenue.
Alright, we're doing it.
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto Wisconsin 158 West 52nd Street.
Oh yeah, I need to turn right up here. And then this 158 takes me all the way to 94, I think is the interstate. I'm taking up the bike lane. Sorry, bikers.
Turn right onto Wisconsin 158 West 52nd Street.
I always take it cautious on these turns because, like, you don't know until the last damn second how much room you have on the other side of the turn to take it wide.
Continue on Wisconsin 158 West for 2 miles.
On a right-hand turn, then you're taking away your maneuverability. You're just kind of at the mercy of everybody else. So I take it wide before I get there, and then if I have extra room, awesome. I'll be able to cut in early. If I don't, then I've already set myself up for it. But you can take it wide, and on top of that, you can do a button hook if there's, room to the left of you. And to create that room to the left of me, I generally will drive down the middle of the 2 right-hand lanes if there's a turn lane to keep people from stacking up to the left of me so that I have tons of room. That way, if it's a 1 lane that I'm turning into, a single lane, it just gives me all kinds of room. And because I do that, I rarely get into hairy situations on right-hand turns. You know what's fucked up about that dumbass that came up? I think I need to take a left. They came up to me as I was just about to, like, pull forward. And whenever he started honking at me, at first I didn't know it was him. I was the one he was honking at. Because I mentioned I heard somebody honking, but it was one of those double taps like they're backing up. But it was him honking at me. And then he honked at me a second time. I started looking around to see what the fuck was going on and noticed that it was that dumbass honking at me. I think he thought that I was like some little bitch or something, and he was going to be able to push me around because I turned around, I smiled, and I said 1 minute, and I shook my head, like trying to be nice about it. Like, yeah, I understand, shook my head, acknowledging that I understood what he was wanting, and I put my finger up with a 1 to tell him 1 minute. And I guess he saw that as a sign of weakness or something, because he just jumped out of the truck like he was Billy Badass or something. He came up to my door like he was going to do something. just sit there and tell me to chill out. It's, you know, okay, he just needs to back. Oh, that guy pulled out in the middle of the fucking road.
In a quarter mile, use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto the I-94 East, US 41 South ramp.
On the fucking road. Like, I was trying to stop waiting.
Use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto the I-94 East ramp.
He ran the fucking red is what he did. And he,
In a quarter mile, merge onto I-94 East.
and then just stopped in the middle of the road. And then the light turned green. There's nobody behind me. I think I'm going to stop the video here in just a second once I get on the interstate. And over the next 30 minutes or so, I'm going to be jumping interstates until I hit the 88. I'm going to go over I'm going to be on like the 94 and then the 294 and then something else, and then I'll eventually make it over to the 88, and then I'm going to take the 88 around for quite a while, and I'll eventually get onto the 80, and then I'm going to take the 80 all the way to Des Moines, and then the 35 all the way down to Ottawa. I plan on stopping at some like hole-in-the-wall truck stop a little ways away from Ottawa. I already messaged the driver manager. I hope she actually checked, because the driver managers are really bad about not taking the time to actually check when you ask them to check on stuff. They'll just tell you whatever bullshit answer so that they don't have to waste time, or I don't see it as a waste of time, but they do, so that they don't have to spend time doing something. So, gotta be careful around this container driver. I see him up there vaping, and he's the one that ran the red, so he's not really a very good driver, and he's not very cognizant of his surroundings, so I don't want to be around him any longer than I have to. So let's whip on by him. He's probably driving for one of those Russian companies. We are up near Chicago. There's tons of those Russian companies that they're constantly changing the name of their company because they get a bad CSA score or something. They'll get into an accident or tickets or whatever, and they'll switch to another. They'll move under another authority. All right, so let's set the cruise at 70. And they want to be on the 94 for about, I don't know, maybe 30 miles, not too terribly long. And then I'm going to start all the interchanges. So I'm going to go ahead and hop off of here because I don't want to not have a GPS while I'm driving this close to Chicago and doing this many switches around on interstates. So thanks for watching. Have a good one. And I hope that I'm sure that the drama is good for YouTube. But I don't like drama. I don't like stress. So, thanks for watching. I hope the next video is boring. Have a good one. Bye.